mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Felt like we just saw you guys.
True story.
Felt like we just saw you guys.
True story.
But we are here, man. Thank you guys for joining us. I saw VA, I saw Mount Vernon, I saw Philly,
Orlando, El Paso,
I saw Vegas.
Wow. This Urban X thing is starting to spread.
Detroit.
Yes.
Shouts out to you guys. Thank you guys for joining us for our regularly scheduled show. Yesterday was a surprise.
Yesterday we was holding that one for a minute.
Yeah.
And we was glad we was able to deliver it for you. For those who love Obar's energy, what he brings, he is the most amazing storyteller.
Facts. Yeah, that podcast yesterday, or that episode yesterday, could have been like 6 hours, easy.
And here's the thing: the conversations we had off camera, before the show and after, because he stayed to about 2:30, 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
I mean, when I tell you in stitches, I mean literally his storytelling. And I also noticed he's pro Brooklyn.
Oh yeah,
no matter what.
Yeah.
This nigga's Brooklyn.
Yeah,
this nigga is quantum Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oh, England's in the building. Okay.
England in the building. Love it.
That's
why, he's Biggie and anti-Pac. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And but he's Brooklyn. He's die-hard Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Humanity started on his block.
Humanity started on Obar's block. Shout out Obar for giving it up, but he's wise. He's honest. And he's pure in his intentions. And that's what I love about Brother Obar and what he offers and what he brings. We don't allow a lot of people here in our space.
That is a fact.
So we appreciate Obar. Odyssey's in the building.
Odyssey's here.
Home from school.
We're not gonna put her on camera because then our computers are short
and everything will blow up. She's ugly. She is completely ugly.
We're not gonna do that.
She'll start, haywire in this thing. But I love it when she's home for a little while. Come through and already hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I was doing all right in my pockets, and now my pockets are light.
You gave her that money. I'm confused. You acting like she took it from
because she's so cute.
Yeah, okay.
She's so lovable and cute. What am I supposed to do? You're gonna learn. I'm
just saying.
When Noble come to you,
he can get everything he wants.
That's my point. Yeah, I'm just saying. Honestly, she didn't have to ask.
Yeah.
She just had to be.
But then you talking like she took it from you.
No, I'm just saying now, and in retrospect, as I reach in my pocket and realize I don't have it.
Yeah.
I've also come to the conclusion, Malcolm, with the type of gas I've been having lately, in my bowels, I'm going to need a pamper.
I'm changing diapers already. I'm not changing your diaper.
But this is great because you're getting
Nope.
the practice.
Nope.
I've come to the realization.
Absolutely not.
The way my bowel movement is set up.
Nope.
My bowel movement account.
Shouts out to Compton in the building.
I'm gonna need a pamper.
New Jersey.
All right, now they got the fancy Pampers.
Dude, we're giving the roll call to our Urban X community. Yeah, we're not talking about your diaper.
I'm gonna need a pamper. So they got the Depends. The Depends.
I'm not changing.
I can have it with sweatpants. And I wonder if they have the Depends for the gray sweatpants where I can still have like the print and stuff. That's just life how it goes, man. And so you get a little older, you start realizing.
Issues Fort Lauderdale, Chicago.
Yes, we appreciate you all.
Definitely.
Here in the building with us. This is a love a fest. We appreciate. But let's just get right to the business. We got a sale.
Oh, this is our last show of the month.
Yeah, so if you ain't in,
this is our last show of the month.
We're gonna put the calendar up to scare you, because I know you thought you had more time. You know how black people, I got time. I saw some things. The goddamn calendar go up. You be like, oh, look, 3 days.
That's it.
This is done.
That is it.
And I usually, me, I usually extend it, because I be like, people get money on the first, and no, we don't want your money on the first. That's how Alejandro is like, sí, señor, I'm gonna quit, so I cannot work all these hours for free. Alejandro's pissed, and it take a lot to piss off Alejandro. So
exactly,
you got 3 days. If you had your eye on something dope,
you gotta pull the trigger now.
Yeah, I want to shout out my auntie Alexis
for sure.
She's old school, right? So she watches the show,
mm-hmm.
and she said it's a beautiful show. Mm-hmm. I just got to cut down on the nigger word, and I'm gonna work on it, to appease my auntie a little bit. But she old school, so she's like, I want to make a donation to the show.
Yeah, she don't know how to work the super chat.
Cash App. What's a Cash App? What's a Zelle?
Yeah.
She said, you better go to Western Union. So we went to Western Union and get Auntie Alexis. That's old school.
Yep.
That's definitely
Thank
old
you, Auntie.
school.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you, Auntie Alexis. She does that. I just thought that was real funny.
Also, no, when we get to it.
Yeah, when we get to that, we'll begin to do some things.
All right, so let's get to it, man.
Yeah, let's get it popping.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Okay, so the news right after our show on Monday was Tiger Woods got into a car accident.
Yes.
A lone car accident, or a solo car accident, or a one car accident. It was variations of that.
Yes.
And this is before the majors, before this PGA Tour.
Yeah, the Masters.
The Masters. Yeah. And a lot of people raised their eyebrow to it. Understandably, because I felt like we were just talking about Tiger, because the documentary came out, and that was like his redemption song. You know what I'm saying? He went from all those surgeries, the scandals and things like that. He finally won it. That was last year he won it?
I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Right? He won it finally after losing, after being bad. So now it seemed like he was back on track. Like I said, especially with the doc that just came out, he was back on track, and he looked like he was poised to take it. Now they said it was a bad accident. He had to get surgeries again.
Yeah.
He had broken bones. I don't see him really recovering from this and coming back to the game
I
of golf.
mean, if anybody could do it, it could be him. But I'm in agreement. Whenever you hear lone car, I think lone gunman, or, one car accident, lone car.
And they kept saying that.
Yeah, they kept repeating it. Yeah. To let you know. So the first thing I thought, maybe alcohol or prescription drugs, because he was fighting that. But they said he was on his way to like a photo shoot. His camera people went ahead. He was filming some things, and when he got his car, he may have been moving fast, right? Because somebody else on Twitter said, I live in that area, and that little turn, if you don't know where that turn is, it's like going up the FDR Drive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you don't know the road, and you speeding, it could be all over for you. And every neighborhood has, or every state has, one of them, them obstacle courses that get them youngsters all the time, and those who don't know the road. I do feel they do not want him to catch the bear, which is Nicholson. Jack Nicholson. He's only 3 away. You know what I mean? At his pace that he was going before all of this stuff took place, he would easily obliterate that. So I'm wishing him well. I'm still trying to get signs of something weird, and it hasn't come. So as we do, we go straight down the middle with it first.
Yeah.
And until we get some information that says something was a little weird, I'm a kind of ride with that.
I get that, and is no, but I'm saying as soon as I heard it, I was just like, "Oh, this is weird."
Yes.
Beyond that.
Yes.
As soon as I heard it, I was just like, "Ah, man." And why I say I don't think he'll come back from it, because you could, if you watch the doc, the problems he was having prior to with his body, and then now it just seems like it set that all the way back.
Yeah,
I just don't see.
Somebody said his car was remotely controlled. Very possible. Because everything we're dealing with is technologically
My thing is
OnStar if they can turn your car off and on and stop your car, we have to get in the mindset of the evil people we deal with. So we want to think that they wouldn't put nothing in the vaccine that could hurt us. We want to think there will be nothing in the food, nothing in the water, nothing in the air that can hurt us. But we understand that that is a lie. We understand that these diabolical ones can and do anything. And that may have been, one of them situations. I'm glad he didn't die.
Yes.
Right on the 1 year anniversary or around the 1 year anniversary, we lose Kobe. That would have been really like, okay, now they're using the Tiger shit to trigger something else and get this thing popping. So, but it was a little weird. Yes. Yeah.
Also, why was he driving his own car?
That's true too.
And then what was weird too, I don't know if this had anything to do with anything, but Forbes was promoting the car. He had an accident, and it was like, this car saved his life.
Yeah.
That was a little tasteless as well.
It always is. It always is. It always is.
Get this saved Tiger's life.
And it's a new car. It's Genesis.
Yeah, I was just like,
G something.
And they said it was so bad they had to get him out with the jaws of life.
Yeah. Like, once you got to get out with that,
that's what I'm saying. I was just
that's
like,
a very, very dangerous accident.
So.
And that is a new vehicle. It's called the Genesis GV something 80. Somebody in the chat room.
Somebody said
knows what that is.
Somebody said Geometria has the answers. No, you talking about the white guy?
Oh yeah.
He probably broke it down.
No, he already broke it down.
He probably guessed the day it was gonna happen and all that. Yeah.
What's good, truth seekers?
Yeah.
And if you know today, the 53rd day of the year. So yeah, he's up there with it. With his Geometria. He's also did something on Pharaoh.
Yes, he did.
And called Pharaoh a bunch of things. So
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He called Red Pill and Blue Pill rappers. The rapper is Red Pill and Blue Pill. Niggas is crazy. So, I always take information. Husband, happy birthday, please. Gene? Michelle, what's his name? Gene C. Leonard?
Okay. Happy birthday.
All right. Peace and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Gene C, I know I probably butchered that.
Yeah.
Where are my glasses? Yeah. See, the ironic thing is I need my glasses to find my glasses.
That is ironic.
That is fucking ironic.
That is ironic.
So happy birthday to Gene C. Leonard. And I'm hoping you're having a great one. Seems like you have a great wife. Mm-hmm. Plugging you into the show. You guys need to go out, do that thing, whatever that thing is. Make that thing pop. You know what I'm saying? Get that thing going. Every time there's a rotation around the sun, in these days and times, you have to celebrate it. So Gene C., whose name I probably butchered, Leonard, I don't think I did. Yeah, the Genesis SUV, the Genovices.
Okay.
SUV that he was driving.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So a lot of people right now are celebrating on Twitter. Then there's some people who are not, because the House passed the LGBT, like a big LGBTQ bill called the Equality Act, and it the House passed it. It has to go to the Senate still, but it's about a rights bill that prohibits discrimination based on sexual orientation, gender identity, in numerous areas like employment, housing, education, public accommodations like bathrooms and stuff like that, credit, and jury service. I'm reading the quote. It says the LGBTQ community has waited long enough. The time has come to extend these blessings of liberty and equality to all Americans, regardless of who they are and who they love.
Don't that sound like what the hell we've been doing and been accomplishing for all people? I'm confused, and not to take away anything from the alphabet soup community, but why is this news when I thought they built these rights in from the beginning? Were they you can't discriminate against anybody. So why are we making a separate group? Because every time we do that, well, not only do we divide and conquer, all people should have these rights. We fought for them when they were, and we were wrong because we were going for civil rights. And as Malcolm said, we were supposed to be fighting for human rights, which gives everybody, no matter who you are, the same rights. So why, and as if this law is going to stop me from telling some dude, you can't live here. This is not going to stop me from saying you can't live here. I'll find a way around it, the way they've been finding ways around giving black people the rights that they deserve. So why are we celebrating? And don't get me wrong, if you are a part of that community, you may feel discriminated against. Well, welcome to the club. Yo, this is what it's like being black our whole goddamn lives.
Yo, what America is the oppression Olympics, right? Who gets oppressed the most? Because right now, I've been seeing a lot of propaganda on the news about Asians being discriminated against from black people.
Right.
Not from black people specifically. And it's people, black people need to talk within their communities to not
but guess what?
Harm us.
Yes, but you come to our community, you don't speak the language, you sell us goddamn horsehair, you know what I mean, or feed us chicken wings from behind a goddamn plexiglass, right? You don't give nothing back to the community. I've never, listen, you know how many basketball tournaments, thank you, Patrice McLaurin.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
We definitely appreciate it.
Right? Yes. You know how many tournaments we've given in our neighborhood where even the bodegas would give us money, the local McDonald's would give us money. The Chinese people never gave us anything. You know what I mean? But yet you want us now to have sympathy for something we've been enduring our whole goddamn lives. I have no sympathy other than that from a humanity perspective, we shouldn't be messing with anybody. But I don't have any special sympathy because you Chinese.
First of all, I don't believe that they're getting attacked at the rate that they're pumping it.
Of course they're not.
You get what I'm saying?
Where? I just seen a Chinese dude punch this black girl in her face. You know, I don't know if she was taking his hair or anything, but you know.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't anytime like when they talk about like there's been like a increase in it, I always side eye it.
And I always think that that's a part of a psyop, a program. Let's pump it up and have a few people randomly. Yeah. Some dude just walked out of a restaurant randomly and hit the damn lady for no reason. That doesn't even make sense unless he was mentally ill. And if he was mentally ill, it's not a racial crime. Yeah. You see how that works? If it's mentally ill, you can't say it was racially motivated. He has issues.
But they have it built into where anything against them is a hate crime. Anything. Them and the real estate community.
Yeah, well, see, they have established that from the beginning. Yeah. Because they have a foundation. There's that word, foundation. All right? In which they can stand on because they got a nation who gonna support them. Yeah. Where's our nation? You know what I'm saying? Foundational black nation. You know what? Start my own shit.
Stop playing.
Start my own shit. Foundational black nation. It's almost like the rest of them, but it's different.
But it's ours.
It's ours. Okay. You could join. And then what I want you to do is I want you to start going into other people's chats who have nothing to do with nothing and just bother them. If you ain't FBN, nigga, if you ain't FBN, nigga, FBN, you better be down with FBN, you better be FBN. So fucking much that's how we build our shit. We become so annoying that people go, fuck that, I gotta join the FBN. Clap it up. Ooh. Yeah. See how we just started a nation. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this. I'm not giving special treatment for any of that.
That's a fact.
Right? Yeah. Not even the LGBT, because we've been enduring this. It's like all of a sudden, black people, y'all okay. Now it's our turn to, come on.
What happened to all the Biden people who were barking on us for months about being against Biden? He didn't do nothing for black people yet.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna get in his ass today. He okayed some other shit.
Oh, we can get into that now.
Oh, let's get into it. Shit.
Right. So, his administration, they're doing everything to reverse what Trump did, right?
Yes.
Understand that Trump did that to Obama. Like, I get when it's a new administration, they try to flip to make their own stamp on.
But flip the things that you feel need to be flipped.
Right. Don't flip. There's certain things that I feel like as a people, as humans, we should all agree on, right? Pedophilia and things like that, sex trafficking is wrong.
That should be universally
wrong.
Right.
So why reverse policies that directly target the people who are engaged in those acts? That makes no sense.
Absolutely. That's the part I'm saying. If you reversing something because you think you could do something better, but when you reverse something that's going to harm children or, you know what I mean, sex trafficking, I have a big issue with that. And Trump just reversed a sex trafficking law that was put in place by Trump. I forget the actual name of it. Maybe Malcolm has it. And it raised an eyebrow. It really did. Like, okay, because remember, the underground or the conspiracy so-called theory community was saying what Trump is doing, he's done more for sex trafficking or, to defeat sex trafficking than any other president. And that was kind of going under the radar, so to speak. And now we see your man gets in and he immediately reverses because they get down for the get down like that.
Yeah.
And Rick Judah said earlier that they are trying to pave the way to make pedophilia acceptable, and I have to agree with that.
I do too, because what we're seeing is they're doing it in a very, very, very roundabout way.
Mm-hmm.
To where if we accept people for who they are, we accept people for trans this, trans that. I feel like I'm this age. There are a couple outlier situations where this guy he was a pedophile, but then he identified as a woman, so they put him in a woman's jail.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
And they released one guy.
They released him. Yes, they did.
Yeah, released
him. So
him.
they're going to be situations where something outright happens, and then they're going to use every which law that has been put in place, every policy, and he's going to wind up walking. Something's going to happen like that very soon.
And I think it's going to take something of that magnitude to trigger people on just how serious this issue is. You know what I mean?
So I thought we were making some ground when it came to the athletics, trans in athletics, right? So men and women's sports and things like that. Because I thought even like the most hardcore feminists were just like, all right, this isn't it,
right?
Because it damn near goes against everything my whole stance is.
Yes,
if you allow that, but America is about identity politics.
And dude, they got one dude. This dude is like 6'9".
Oh, and the women
and he playing women basketball.
Yeah, he was like a sailor, Navy.
Yeah, he's killing them now. He's like averaging 50, and they like, So what do you do? Chris Bird said, Biden got to sniff him a kid a day allegedly. That's not funny, but that is funny. That is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and what else? What else is happening here?
So back to that, we have to be very careful. It hasn't even been 100 days.
Yeah.
So we want to see, and I'm not even gonna go hard because 100 days is how you even get your feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he's coming out of the gate, because now we can talk about his the person he chose for the health.
Yes,
his health czar. This Negro, has now made it legal, or is fighting to make it legal for children 14 and up to get a sex change.
Yes.
And if I showed you this in a movie, you would think this was
fake,
a skit. Like this can't be the health czar.
Yeah.
But it is, right?
So
go ahead, continue.
I've read a lot of articles. I've watched a lot of podcasts from people who've done the research when it comes to adolescents who get sex changes or who get hormones and things like that. And there's a huge community of adolescents who went through that. When they get older, they completely regret it, and
absolutely,
the damage they've done to their body is irreversible.
Absolutely, we've spoken about that in detail on the remorse of that, where you may just have a child going through a you know how children go through things. They're trying to find themselves.
Yes.
Now, it used to be you try to find yourself, you get a tattoo or something that you could really take out, an earring, or a blonde hair. Okay, little Johnny's trying to find himself.
Didn't Odyssey dye her hair?
Yeah, Odyssey, her hair was purple a couple times. But Odyssey's so cute. I don't have any more money, though. You can't. No more money for you. Right? So, but now because the options of acceptability.
Yes, Rachel Levine.
Rachel Levine.
Is this woman's name?
All right, is that man's name?
Yeah, I know.
Roy Levine. What the fuck his name is, right? Your options were limited to, your hair color or doing spikes. When I went to high school, you get a goth kid, he dressed in all black and spikes. All right, he's on his path.
Yeah.
Let him be, But now the options have opened up so much that a child may go, you know what? I don't want to be a boy.
Yeah.
I want to be a girl. And these progressive parents, right, will say, you know what, Tony, if that's the way you feel, Tony.
Well, there are a lot of parents, too, that are scared what their kid might do to them if they don't. Or do to themselves if they don't allow it.
Okay.
Suicide rate, especially in that age,
very high, very high,
super high now. But there are a lot of factors that contribute to that as well. When it comes
of course. So I don't want to make light or fun of suicide and how dangerous it can be. But we gotta have a better communication. The problem is, in my humble opinion, is that we're allowing social media and the government to give our children options that they didn't have when I was growing up. You didn't have these options where you could just be. I wish I would come home and tell my mother, I think I want to be a girl.
Yeah.
You know how crazy that conversation would have been?
But the thing is, too, though, like, because I see this discussion a lot when it comes to mental health in the black community, right? So now I feel like not my generation, the generation under me, a lot of people are more open to talk about what they're going through with their families and how what their parents are doing affects them. So I think the change in societal standards is great on that part.
Right. Also, I'm not saying some of the societal changes are great because black people have been suppressing so much, but now we have an opportunity and an outlet to go, I'm going through something.
So now, but it gets tricky when the government, like you said, is giving more power to children over their parents. So, like, prime example, if my child comes to me and says he wants to be a girl, and I say, hell no, he can go to school and I'll be looked at as an unfit parent.
Absolutely, because you're not allowing your child to become a girl.
Right. And that's what's happening, or vaccines and stuff like that. I don't want my kid to take this COVID vaccine I will look like an unfit parent. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole heap of mess right now. But this Rachel, right, or Roy, like you said, was on a press conference, right, talking about giving 14-year-olds hormone blockers, so by the time they get 18, right, they won't have periods, so
and they won't have their period, or
so that won't affect them. So by the time we start to give them like hormones, there isn't a lot of damage being done. That's the damage that's being done.
That's the damage. Drop a bomb to that. That's already being done. And what if by the time the kid is 18, you go, you know what, I was just going through a phase and I want to return back. Now you have suppressed their natural ability to be who they are. Now, I'm going to say this, and it is what it is. I'm a part of a dying breed, King. I'm a part of a dying breed. Once they get rid of this generation, the late 60s, 50, once they finally dust us off, you guys are on your own, because you guys are going to be fighting a battle.
It's going to be the wild, wild west.
It's going to be the wild, wild west. And remember, the way programming works, they be having a 10-year mark, a 20-year mark, because when I was a kid, we didn't have this situation. We didn't have all this open freeness. Even I'm not saying we didn't have gay people, or people that were going through something, but it wasn't accepted to the point where it was every day. But slowly but surely, through movies, through this, through that, now there's a 20-year marker, and soon there'll be the 30-year marker where all bets is off. But in that 20, 30, 40-year span, who gets wiped out? The analog thinkers, or the ones who hold the codex to the original, code of man and woman. Yeah. Because they want to make, there's no such thing as man and woman. Yeah. Our interaction with artificial intelligence.
Even going into that, Mr. Potato Head?
Mr. Potato Head, yes.
They taking the Mr. and Mrs. off of it. Now it's Potato Head. So kids can have same-sex marriages with their toys. That just happened with Hasbro today.
So that just happened with Hasbro today. There's no more Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. What was wrong with if I want a Mr. Potato Head or a Mrs.? Now it's just Potato Head?
Just Potato Head, yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's deep. So again, they're starting with the children. The new children coming in, Noble didn't even know there was a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Right. So when he goes to the toy store or whatever online, he'll just see Potato Head. Yep. And then the pieces he put on the Potato Head can dictate where. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. I got a fight ahead of me, man.
Yeah, you have a fight ahead of you.
Yeah.
As long as I'm here, pamper or no pamper, I'm going to be with you.
So, also too. What I want to point out is a lot of what's happening with these policy changes and these movements. The people that take on these movements, like the LGBT, like the people that probably don't agree with what's going on, right? But the fact that if you label yourself this, you kind of have to go with that.
Got you.
Right? So even when with feminism, if you just say, okay, I just want equal rights for women, boom, boom, but how they view black men and how you have to damn near go with that.
You have to go with that program.
So it's going to be a lot of people when, like you said, the next 10, 20, 30 years, there's going to be a lot of people who, by way of what they just identify as, have to go with that.
Have to be a part of that program from one end to the next. It's almost like, right, you believe in a person. That's why I tell you, stop following people, right? Everybody in your life should be on equal ground with you on just, generally. Now, their knowledge of a specific topic, religion, this and that, may be greater in which you can learn. But when you believe in people, right, and then you find out that they ain't shit, you stuck now. You gotta, and this is why the statement I made, and I know it probably went over a whole bunch of people's heads on Monday's show or Thursday's show, when I said you don't have to reveal the truth, but you cannot defend a lie. So truth is going to find a way to reveal itself, good, bad, or indifferent. But the minute you stand on your square, knowing the exalted one who you've put on a pedestal ain't shit, but you so far in that you have to defend this individual with your life, you are goofy.
And
that's religious, political, an agenda. So stop with the agendas. You're here to learn from everything and everyone. No one is greater than you, even at your lowest point, because you have what we call potential to pick yourself up and do you. Right? So never ask me, what do you think about so-and-so? I don't know fuck about so-and-so. What do you think about the information so-and-so is delivering? That's something different. Okay, I like, the way they brought that. I learned this. But don't ask me, what do I think about the character of people? Because I'm not into that. I'm not into, following people, or this one is the grand poobah of only Grand Poobah rock with his Grand Poobah from Grand Nubian. That's it. So you understand my point, and it's very tough for people who that's the way they was brought up.
Yeah.
The teachings of so and so, and then you find out this nigga wasn't shit in his personal life, and fuck that. I kill you. I kill you. Because now you believe in this nigga as opposed to So what I wanted to say is stop doing that.
Yeah. He went all the way around.
Yeah, went all around the way.
And Black Pimo said, thank you for the super chat. It said, can you recommend me someone that does readings? We just had somebody up here that does readings yesterday. King
Simon does numerology readings. Oba, who was just here last night, and when he throw them shells and that dead man come in his mix, it's the truth. I'm not even gonna hustle you with it.
It's creepy.
And I know the truth, because if I didn't tell you these things and you start bringing things in, I know. And my grandmother used to do that, and she was on it. She wasn't a hustler of the people. She was on it. So we just had Oba here, numerology readings. Raz Ben, I believe, also does Raz Akul. Sekou, I believe it's Raz Akul. He does the astrological readings. So there are people amongst us who do these readings.
Yes. So we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yes, Raz Akul, exactly. Lawrence Attica, Ra Akul. He does some serious readings.
So we'll take a quick commercial break, and we shall return.
We shall return.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks who fight. And we taught that we angry and mad, just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treated like the dirt beneath our feet, why we trees waiting to grow up, real with knowledge, but whoever show us, the names is Bobby Meeting on the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
Leslie O Voiceover's album collaborations are intros, interludes, spoken word, and skits, customized to enhance the story the artist tells on their albums.
He's even madder.
Goddamn
Mr.
right.
Producer, why are you so mad?
Yo, I'ma keep it real simple for you.
They ain't gotta like you as long as the hood love you.
Man, have you seen that chick Cece lately? She's straight hoeing out here in these streets. We started...
Make it look like one turned on the others than himself. Come right back. You can do that, you get 25 grand.
Voiceover on all the music.
The Ludes mixtape is a portfolio of remixed inspiration. Leslie O Voice album collaborations and voice tags for artists, producers, and DJs. Text me 903-246-4080.
Apparel Theater with me, Oba. 30 plus episodes on Spiritualism is now available on Vimeo and demand. Topics include spiritual cleansing, how to build your first Boveda, succubus and incubus, witches, warlocks, and many, many more. Browse the OMIDINA Productions Vimeo page and learn at your own pace. All lectures are available to buy and rent. And once a month, participate in an exclusive live Q&As brought to you by OMIDINA Productions and hosted by myself, Oba Adedaya. Visit OMIDINA.com for details. See you soon.
And we're back. We also forgot to mention that Ascending Infinite Goddess, she does readings as well.
She does readings as well.
Forgot to mention that.
Absolutely. So we have the people, the Solarians, who promoted with us a couple of months back. There are so many people who are here to help you get an understanding of how deep and spiritual we are and what we go through. And it's up to you to follow that information and allow it to allow the universe itself to teach us.
Yes.
Malcolm, somebody asked in the chat, when was the last time you told your father that you loved him?
I tell you that all the time. I don't know when the last time was.
Well, when it's time to change my pamper,
I'm not changing your
I
pamper.
want to remember these things. Okay. Now we have a very open relationship. I love you, King.
Yeah.
You know, we don't be on some old, yeah, love you. You know what I'm saying? Only one I don't say that too much is Eli, because he be like, yo, Dad.
Eli, he
be like, yo, dude, I get it. You don't have to. Like, no, I'm just saying, I'll go in his room for 5 minutes and leave, and I'll be like, I've done my dad duty. He like, yes, you have. We've bonded for 5 minutes. Now, bye.
Yeah, he make you feel so unwanted in his space.
Yeah, in his space. He don't.
Like, yo, like.
I told you that time, the reason I have a 75-inch TV.
Yeah.
Because he had the biggest TV in the house. And I went in there to watch a movie. He said, I'm not ready for you yet. He was straight in there. I felt like I was in the theater and I got there too early and shit. I was like, man, forget you. Shit. I went right down to Best Buy. I said, how big is this shit? Give me the 75. Me telling me, hold up.
Yeah.
We're not ready for you yet. But that's Eli for you.
Yeah.
True story.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, Kyrie Irving, he wants the NBA to change the logo to Kobe Bryant. He said, Black Kings built this league.
I can't complain with that. I agree.
Yeah.
And most people would say Mike, but Mike is still here.
Right.
So I would default and say Kobe just because we want his legacy to live on. And I don't think Jerry West gets any money for that. They just use, because it's an unwritten rule. It's not really Jerry West.
Yeah.
It is Jerry West.
And I think that's why they won't change it, because you changing it to Kobe acknowledges we're using his likeness,
and that's going to be billions of dollars that you now have to pay Kobe, unless they work out some agreement with his estate, you know, head by his wife, that says, listen, we want to be able to, you know, maybe donate to Kobe's favorite foundation on a regular basis, because the minute you become the likeness of a multi-billion-dollar industry, they have to pay you.
Yeah.
So big up to Kyrie for even acknowledging that. You know, Kyrie's a deep guy.
Yeah, Kyrie, he's been I like his energy lately. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's been, first of all, on the court, he's been balling.
Exactly. And he's still focused. He's balling, and he's still talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did, because we usually, it's always one thing or the other. Like, when a player comes out revolutionary, you can tell, like, all right, he's not on the field, or he's not on the court,
doing well.
He's not doing well. So then he wants to.
Rumor has it, your man Kaepernick was frolicking with transgenders, and that's why he started the revolution. I'm just sharing. We speak about the conscious community. We got the conspiracy theory community. We have so many communities now, and that's what they said. But anywho, I think that would be a great idea to keep Kobe's legacy going. Black men built this league. They're quick to tell you, what's his name? The white guy who started the league. Come on, give me the white guy's name.
I don't know.
Nathan something, who started basketball. Dr. Naismith. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and they'll say, well, he started it, and this Jerry West, you know, exceeded the game. I don't know why the hell Jerry West is on there. But, you know, that's them putting a white guy, you know, in position.
I'm not sure. Did we speak about Vanessa Bryant coming at Meek?
I think we did.
Did we?
I know I spoke about it on Eli's show. I believe. If not, no, I believe we did.
Okay.
I believe we did. If we didn't, then, you know, she checked him, and, you know, about his, you know, comment, and he privately
so he said he privately apologized, but then, like, his tweets after what she said seemed like they were doubling down, and I think his PR team needs to, like, really work with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's losing it. His
public image is taking a beating.
Yeah, he's losing
and he's just doing it to himself, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, he's losing it. Why does that look like Uncle Murder? These niggas look alike. He's losing it when you take on the persona of a boss. A lot of times you lose your standing because you start believing that shit.
Yeah.
To me, you only as good as the people around you who are going to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, this is just not a good move. Stay off Twitter.
Yeah.
If I'm his publicist, I'm like, dude, give me
nothing good has happened to him.
Nothing good is happening. Twitter. Send your tweets to me.
Yeah.
I will filter them and then I will tweet them.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, and a lot of times when you get a few dollars, you start thinking you above the people and all of that. You know, not a good look.
Not a good look at all.
Not a good look at all.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
You know, the GameStop shares gain more than 18%. Like they a lot of the GameStop, remember the Reddit users, they back at it.
They back at it again?
They back at it again. So I'm not sure how to what extent.
Damn, I missed the tag on that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stocks doing bad lately. A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing bad lately. So I don't know.
Let me check my stocks in real time.
Don't do it. This show gonna take a turn. Yeah.
Doing bad. Yeah. It's like watching your money just go. And you praying the shit can go the other way.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's funny. So Twitter announced super follows now.
Okay. What's a super follower?
Now you can charge $5 a month for your tweets, for like super exclusive tweets only for the people who super follow you.
So let me run this through my head movie. I have followers.
Yes.
These are regular followers.
Mm-hmm.
These are broke followers.
How you know they broke?
But they following me. They're not paying me.
Okay.
They just follow me. So I can create what is called a super follower.
Yes.
Now, do the super followers, do the people who are broke, the broke followers, do they get the tweet too at a later time?
No, they don't get it at all.
Or these are just super tweets for people who follow me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me personally, I don't know anybody's tweets I want that bad.
Might be a celebrity.
Still.
Might be a celebrity saying, I don't want my tweets to the public anymore. They're below me.
No.
I want my super followers to get this tweet. I had a baby. Here's a tweet for them.
Okay.
For $5 a month.
Okay.
$5 is not a lot of money.
It's not.
You can just blow that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, you can just blow that.
Somebody said only tweets.
Yeah, only tweets. I like that. Yeah, drop a bomb to that.
That's funny. Remember, I said the only reason Twitter is free is because of they're taking your information.
Yeah, information and doing something.
If you start charging, then maybe, and I said maybe like you can turn that off or something. Like them selling your information.
Selling your information.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're paying, but I don't know anybody's tweets. I want that much.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Who the hell? I don't want to pay $5 to watch some goddamn chick's feet on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There's people who have that.
Yeah.
Or ass that I can see for free.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to clean up my
What the?
I had to clean up my
So
my
people will
Instagram
pay for some
timeline.
crazy stuff, bro.
Yeah, I had to clean up my Instagram timeline. I was telling you about the other day,
Yeah,
and I had to clean up my Explore page, cause your Explore page it expose you.
Oh, okay.
Your Explore page expose you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't. Do I have an Explore page?
Yeah, you got
Everybody
Explore
has
page.
an Explore.
Yeah.
On what platform?
Instagram.
Is that? Instagram. So my Explore page is.
It's basically a curated, like Instagram's putting together everything that you might like.
Ooh.
Yeah, it expose you. It expose you.
That expose you. ass, tits,
I had to clean that up.
Ass, tits, ass.
I was like, I got to clean this up. I got to clean this up.
True story. So you'd be surprised what people will pay for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Somebody said, I'll pay $10 for a nice foot video. John L., that's your thing? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pay $10 for the Chinese midgets. You already know that. I'm going to pay that. You know, just out of curiosity. I'm going to pay that. Yeah, I get it.
You are tuned into the sound.
Doesn't all of these, all of these platforms, I don't know who that was, do take your information. That's the only way they make money.
Yeah, that's it.
They can't, who would be in business keeping these servers alive if there was no opportunity to make money? I'm not sure YouTube takes your information because they're running their commercials on your platform. So that's how they do it.
They still take your information because they still not. I don't think.
I'm not sure if they're selling your information.
Not sure. Yeah, they definitely use it. That's how you get suggested videos.
Right, suggested videos.
Like you watch us, and then you probably watch something else. You get what I'm saying? Like they just know what your taste is and what you like.
Right.
So I'm not sure they sell it though. They probably do.
Yeah, probably do.
They probably do because an ad from, like, say I search whatever I search Squarespace, and then a Squarespace ad will pop up before your video, and it's not
on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes.
Wow, yeah. So they selling.
Yeah, they sell your information.
I always thought their commercials were random.
Hell
what
no.
do you think of the 15 wage not being passed? So that didn't pass, which is baffling to me. Talking to Papa D. Thanks for the donation.
Thank you.
For them not to pass that bill is atrocious. You can't live on anything less. That's a high school, no disrespect. That's like a coming out of college or I don't have any kids type of salary.
Yeah.
And we have people working their ass off for $7 an hour, grown folks.
Yeah.
And trying to keep ahead. So it's very disrespectful. But from a company standpoint.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I think Walmart said that they're gonna increase their minimum wage.
Well, shit, they make $200 billion.
Which exactly, but that's what a lot of small business owners are saying. Like Walmart and these things, they can do that.
Right, we can't.
Do that.
I run a small, warehouse or a paint store. I can't afford to pay my employees $15 an hour and still be in business. Now, is it something where you can get a government subsidy? That would help for that would be different. Like I pay $7, the government pay $8, or we go $7.50, and now these people, these workers have enough because when everybody ribs ain't touching, you got to understand what that does for humanity, and you're not getting rich at $15 an hour. So it ain't like, oh, these people are not. No, it just means if you went from $7 to $15, you have first of all, the government going to take half of that.
Yes, they are.
And then now you have a little bit extra to pay your bills. That's why you have to think about yourself. That's why everybody got to have a side hustle. And that's why I was stealing paint from the paint company the whole time.
And Jay Bags, he says, that's what your MAGA Republicans refuse to do. So you can hate Biden all you like, but your buddy Republicans are always opposed. He has the House, the Senate, and
yeah, he could have got that bill passed.
Got that passed. So
he has the House, the Senate, and he the president. So move off the MAGA stuff. Let's just keep it a bean.
Yeah.
And for you to blame it on the Republicans who don't have the House, the Senate, or the presidency is deflecting.
It's lazy as well.
It's lazy thinking. It sure is.
You're better than that.
So, but this is why companies have employees who steal all the time. Because it's like, dude, I'm making $5 an hour.
And somebody said Kenny Brown, exactly, that will cripple black businesses. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. And that's why these big companies, though, they should be doing that.
Right, the big companies
should be doing that. Like somebody said, Costco, Walmart, Amazon, like they should be doing that.
That should be standard.
But yeah. Robin? I don't steal shirts.
Yeah, that's true. Malcolm be stealing shirts from our company. Thank you. Even here at our small business, we see merchandise missing. I pressed Odyssey the other day. Like, where'd you get that shirt from? And she looked at me, what the fuck do you mean where I get this shirt from? I'm like, I went through the sales, because we give a discount, and Odyssey was like, man, get out of my face. So I've been having my eye on Malcolm and Odyssey. They're wearing shit that they didn't buy. This is what we're talking about. Take it out my check. This is what we're talking about. This is exactly what we're talking about.
Take it out my check.
Even on a small company like us, there's thievery going on.
Take it out my check, boss. Take it out my check.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
That was fun. So, this ex-gymnastic coach, John Geddert, killed himself after felony charges including human trafficking and sexual assault. Clap that up.
Yeah. You should kill yourself.
Clap that up.
Yeah. Because you know what they was going to do to his ass? It's weird because the prisoners have a code.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know. I've never been to prison.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was charged with 24 sex crimes, including physically, emotionally, and abuse.
And he was charged.
Yeah.
Imagine the stuff he wasn't charged with.
Yeah, exactly. So, he ended up killing himself on Thursday.
Yeah,
today,
clap that up again.
Shouts out to him.
Shout out to you.
Shouts out to you. See, rest in piss. Like, that's somebody.
Yeah, rest in piss.
Rest in piss. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in piss.
Yeah, these gymnastic coaches, man, are gross, man.
Yeah, well, a lot of the not even just the gymnastic coaches.
The parents.
A lot of the parents be in on that.
Yeah.
On a grand scale.
Yeah.
A lot of these little beauty pageants for little girls.
Yeah.
And they do like, go ahead, just make it happen, because if you want to get to the Olympics and I'm the gatekeeper and I'm a pervert pedophile and you have to go through me, it's a wrap for life. A lot of these little white girls, they parents really be with that. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but they be like, look, Jenny, you want to do it or not? You know what I mean? And
damn shame.
And that's why even with these, I'm always probing coaches. I was a coach, so I know. I had to get vetted by your football coach just to be around y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to Said and the Bronx River Bulldogs.
They're not there no more. They in T-neck right now.
Yeah, they're in T-neck. They're in T-neck. It's all good.
Shouts out to them.
But you have to be careful, because a lot of these coaches and they have ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Those who love to be around kids and stuff, and you just drop your kid off thinking that they're safe. Your kid is never safe.
Yeah.
So as parents, I stay on it. My kids couldn't spend a night at nobody's house, and I'm sorry. You ain't going. Because it only take a drunk uncle or this and that. So, but you got to keep your eye on your children.
Yeah.
What do you think about the stock market crashing? The bot stock. Was that the automated property? I'm not sure. I do know the Federal Reserve. Excuse me, had an issue.
Yes, they did. That's what day was that?
The same day Tiger crashed.
Yes.
So while we were looking at the Tiger stuff, the Federal Reserve, either crashed or
they had some technical issue where like $1 trillion weren't unable to be moved.
Yes.
From the Fed to the banks and banks to the people. It was something ill that happened.
Yes.
So yeah.
Black Dot, what do you think about rich parents who send their teens to boarding schools? Anywhere you're not around your children, you have to be careful. And I'm not against boarding schools, because a lot of the boarding schools kind of prepare you for college. You know what I mean? But you got to be careful, because you've turned your child into an adult early. They're moving on their own. So, so just be careful with that and hope that you send them somewhere. You know what I mean? Because it ain't just now. A lot of these boarding schools are taking inner city children. They have funds in place. Derek from Gorilla Prince does an amazing job of preparing parents to say, okay, you're going to be without your kid for 4 years, but the foundation, the networking, and what it's going to prepare your kid for could change their lives. So there's pros and cons with everything.
Yeah. Especially if like you're trying you want your kid to play a sport, or your kid wants to play a sport at a high level,
or use sports as a way to pay for college and things of that nature.
Sometimes that might be the only option.
Absolutely.
Especially if you live in New York and you're trying to play football or something like that.
Yes, you need to be in these programs which are structured differently, and and one of my students from my Now Withstanding Learning program.
That's right.
Anika, Oprah paid for her to go away, and then she came back and went to Columbia University. I believe she's a graduate of Columbia.
No, she went to
Fordham University. Fordham University, and now she's teaching in our inner.
I saw her the other day, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, shout out Anika. Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So the other day, this happened this week. A man died from police kneeling on his neck for nearly 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, this Asian guy, he's from Northern California. His name was Angelo Quinto.
So this is Asian crime, Malcolm.
Well, this is from the cops. This isn't from black people.
Okay, true story.
Yeah, he was 30 years old, and he was suffering from anxiety, depression, and paranoia, and he had an episode, and the cops were trying to restrain him and kneeled on his neck for 5 minutes.
Kneeled on his neck for 5 minutes. I don't know.
Matter of fact, we just went through this. You know what I'm saying?
We just went through this. They have to be trained differently. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at I always try to look at it from a police officer's standpoint. You come up on somebody who's paranoid, suffering from anxiety, and you're trying to restrain them, but your foot on their neck or knee on their neck is not going to be the answer, because that's going to cut off the air supply.
Yeah.
Dude, you can live without water for a while without food, you ain't living without air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, let's hope that the Chinese community, he gonna get results.
Oh, his family?
Yeah, the Chinese don't play.
Yeah.
They're gonna make sure whoever did that, you know what I mean? So, we wish him well, because that is a human thing.
Yeah.
I don't care if you Chinese, gay, or blue. Nobody should do that to you. See how that works? There don't need to be special laws in place for that shit. Yeah, this,
You see how that works?
Yeah, sign up for the FBN. Hit us up. Sign up, man. Shit, I can start some beef out here too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick commercial break.
Okay, we going back to commercials?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet. Alejandro said not. Okay, now we can go to commercial. All right.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm your guy, Terrius.
I'm D. Morris, man.
And this is the Rhythm and Views Show. We're both doing the Stunner Shades.
Let me get my autograph. You want the autograph now?
Well, no, we ain't got to go that far.
Bang.
It is. Bang.
Shot.
We got Donnie Hathaway.
Donnie Hathaway. The Gladys night.
Let's talk about Gladys, man.
Teddy
Pendergrass.
You know.
Hey, y'all gonna see why they call him D. Morris. What's happening? We're on the rails. What I suck. I can't get jiggy with this shit. And what we gonna do?
Catch you on the B-side.
Yeah.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Shanell, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy, because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation, or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
At Audios, our engineers have created a breakthrough in wireless loudspeakers. We developed a new way to experience sound. Audios, the future of loudspeakers.
Hi, I'm Erik Young, the co-founder and CEO of Audios, and we're building the first fully wireless loudspeakers for venues and event spaces. With Audios, all you have to do is place the speakers where you want them and press the power button. The speakers automatically build their own wireless network, connect to each other, and start streaming. That means you have 0 cables and 0 cable replacements. A 300-person event that would take 1 hour to set up only takes 10 minutes with Audios. Our wireless speaker doesn't need Bluetooth or Wi-Fi router and has 2 patents granted. To learn more, go to republic.co/audios. For a limited time only, anyone can invest and become a part owner.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back.
Shouts out to those black-owned businesses.
And a early birthday shout out to Shanell.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Yes, her birthday is, I believe, Sunday. From Ascended an infinite goddess.
Yes.
Her birthday is Sunday. I know she gonna toss it up, have a good time.
Definitely.
Anytime there's a rotation around the planet, around the sun, we enjoy that. So we here at Urban X Nation want to wish you a very happy solar return. Toss up, do what you do.
Definitely.
Have a great time. Celebrate life. It is an amazing time to be alive.
For sure. And I also want to shout out Jiggetto's workshop. They sent my son Noble a toy.
Yes.
You know, one of their works. I didn't open it yet because I want Noble to open it.
Yes.
So I'll be giving this.
Show it on this camera right here.
It's a fish. I want to show you guys.
Got his name on it.
And it got his name on it. Peace Noble.
It says Peace Noble.
So thank you guys for the amazing craftsmanship.
Yep.
All you guys do. We appreciate you guys.
.com.
Thank you.
And here's the thing: anything made from hand is precious. As a matter of fact, I don't want to go out on the limb. You might not want to open it. That might be worth something crazy in a few years as Jiggetto becomes this major conglomerate of doing what they do. But if you open it, I understand.
It's his decision. It's Noble's decision.
It's Noble's decision.
He runs my life now.
Yeah, but shout out Jiggetto.com.
Thank you. We appreciate
the handcraftsmanship, because we don't get stuff made by hand anymore.
Yeah.
And anybody who's doing something by hand or mixing their herbs or packing their herbs by hand or printing their shirts one at a time, I have an extra appreciation for it because I see what it takes.
Yeah.
And there's a certain level of love that goes into that, because this is your baby. You know what I mean? So whoever's in the middle of the floor right now, getting their CMOS ready or doing what they do, we send a lot of love out to you.
Definitely.
Because we know what it is.
Somebody said, Malcolm, we need an Urban Excellence Black Business Network.
That might be dope. 2% for you. 2%.
Yeah. We might give you some
2%.
Might give you some equity in the
2%. Whoever that was, you get 2% if that pops.
Yeah.
You be like, what the hell is 2%? It adds up.
Facts.
That shit adds up. Yep, that's incredible craftsmanship.
Yes.
Easy D, absolutely.
Malcolm, you watched Snowfall? I watched like the first 4 episodes, but I stopped. I'm gonna get on it though.
What's the deal? Is that about drug selling and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, like why?
It's like in the 80s though. In Cali in the 80s.
Cali in the 80s.
And Freeway, Ricky Will said that's my story, but you know.
Oh, okay. It's unofficial Freeway story. Okay.
Apparently he's selling drugs to the CIA.
Oh yeah. That's true.
So, yeah. But yeah. Let's get to some more stuff.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Justin Trudeau, he's the
Canada.
Canada. Is he the president? Do they have president?
I think he's like.
I think he's the president, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
he's the czar or something. I don't know. Hey, I just made that up.
Yeah, you just made that up completely. Yeah. So he tweeted the other day. He goes, "Update. If you're flying back into Canada, you'll need to show a negative PCR test before you board the plane. That's the COVID test.
Okay.
And as of today, you'll need to take another PCR test when you land, and then you'll have to wait in an approved hotel at your own expense for your test results." Then he went on. "If your results come back negative, you'll be able to quarantine at home. This quarantine is mandatory and will be enforced. If your results come back positive for COVID-19, you'll be required to immediately quarantine in a designated government facility."
Concentration camp.
Right. He says if you're returning through our land border, you'll need to take a PCR test when you arrive. This is on top of the negative test result you must show from the 72 hours before your arrival. Toward the end of your 14-day quarantine, you'll be required to take another PCR test.
So let me get this right. I board the plane. I'm negative.
Yes.
I get to Canada. Why the fuck would I be positive?
Right.
In an hour flight.
Right.
So that makes no sense. Right? If I board the plane negative, I should be able to show you my negative results when I get to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
If I test again, that's money.
Yes.
That must be so they can just make some money as you come in. Because I don't see, I can see if this was a 3-day period in between, right? And then they're gonna put you at a hotel at your expense.
If you're waiting for your results.
What if I can't afford it?
Right.
What happens?
I don't know. And then if you're positive, you're going to be forced at a government facility.
Yeah, that sounds like a concentration camp.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
So for all the people, because a lot of my friends, they joke around like, I'm going to Canada.
Yeah, well,
Canada can't put a foreseeable
Canada,
future.
no bueno with that. You get to Canada, and they be like, welcome here, but you're screwed.
Can't you drive there? I just read that part too. If you're trying to go through
if you're trying to go through, when you get through the border piece.
They say you have to test again or show another test. And
yeah.
So, somebody just mentioned the Johnson & Johnson one-shot deal. What do you think?
All of this shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to keep it a bean with you.
Yes.
All of this shit is crazy. Now, because what I notice is, they said now, because now they're trying to cover their ass heavy.
Mm-hmm.
They said that the vaccine doesn't stop COVID.
Yeah.
It stops you from getting a severe case of COVID.
Yep.
So you still could get COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Then why take it? Then they was like, and the shit don't kick in for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So when you take the vaccine, if you die within the first 2 weeks,
that's not our fault.
That's not our fault.
Yeah.
Because this shit don't kick in for 2 weeks. And so now they got the variant. That's the new word they introduced. The variant.
Yeah,
so
they said that there's been 2 separate New York research facilities that's researching a new New York variant.
And they got an African variant.
Yeah, one in Cali.
They always got the African variant is the most dangerous variant we've seen. You can just die. So all of this stuff is telling me this is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, and for that Canada stuff, they're gonna be the first ones to roll out the passport.
Yeah,
the COVID vaccine.
Yeah,
passport.
yeah.
So you don't have. So they're gonna make it so uncomfortable to fly in and fly out.
Yes.
So you just say, I just got the vaccine here. Look.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't have to do all of this.
Absolutely. So they're going to put the squeeze on.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. This is about putting the squeeze on you. So if you're traveling or doing certain, and soon they're gonna create these zones. Right, what zone are you from, sir? Fucking me, I'm from the BX, nigga. Up in the Bronx. With what zone are you from?
Yeah.
So the zone will tell them, you know what I'm saying, you needed to get clearance to go to zone B. Y'all watch enough movies, y'all know what's coming.
Yeah.
And now Johnson & Johnson, who couldn't master baby powder.
Facts.
Right? Now they have mastered vaccines.
Facts.
And it's a one-shot deal.
Yeah.
Like you don't need other shots with this. Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Interesting.
The other shots need booster shots.
Right, you need a booster on top of that booster. And then you can prepare for that booster. So this is the world we live in, guys. And I've done my prison bid, my earthly bid. This shit is what the kids are going to have to go through.
Yeah, man.
This is crazy, man. This whole shit is crazy.
Like, as a people, I want to know when we're going to get, angry enough.
And what can you do?
Yeah.
After you get angry, now what?
Yeah.
I'm angry, but I haven't. So, for instance, it's the same thing when people start asking anything you have to ask for, you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take reparations. You have to take. So the FBN organization, which I just started
just now,
an hour and a half ago, right? We are not looking for the very same people who beat us, tortured us, murdered us, castrated us, discriminated against us to give us anything. All right, certification of vaccination, ID, COVID-19, exactly. We are going to take it. So don't join this organization. We running up after training, and we are going to take ours. That's going to be the difference between our organization and other organizations down the dial. All right? FBN forever. I need y'all to go in everybody's chat room right now. Even if they're not talking about reparation and black shit, just become so fucking annoying, right? That you don't hate the organization. You just hate them. Hey, FBN. And then I got to have answers for everything you say. Well, what about this? Don't deviate from the script, nigga. This is what you say. right? It's sort of like a born again Christian. When you say, yo, come on with that shit. Oh, that's the work of Jesus. Yeah. Hey, he couldn't deal with the word of God. So the evil in him became so agitated. No, it wasn't the evil, nigga. It was you with that bullshit every 30 seconds telling me Jesus is your Lord and Savior, nigga. So I want my FBN to be so tight that when they say, well, what about this? Well, that's what we... What about this? And it becomes so fucking annoying. Yeah, then drop a bomb to that. Yeah.
And we're not a lineage. We're not an organization. We're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
You can be, as long as you're with us. You don't need to prove none of that shit. Your aunt is from Jamaica. And all y'all motherfuckers is in. We don't care about none of that shit. Long as you're ready to take this shit is what we're saying. Yes, that's what we're saying.
That was funny.
And side note,
we're joking.
Please don't have the professionals hit us up. We're just having fun, guys. Can we just have a little fun?
Somebody was like, I'm on following y'all because y'all.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
peace,
like,
man. Go on with your life, man.
Peace be unto you.
Peace be unto you, beloved. We're just having fun. If we can't laugh, because it's amazing. I can tell jokes about Eli's handicap, me, this, that. The men, whoa, nigga, the FBA.
Yeah.
Whoa, nigga, you don't cross the line, nigga.
Yeah.
You don't cross the line. Sort of like in the
barbershop movie.
The barbershop shit.
I can't take what Luther Vandross.
Oh no, you don't took that too far. Nigga. Now you don't took it. Even in the new Coming to America, Conta. When they go back to the barbershop.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, you like the Africans on the show?" He's
well, no, you don't took that too far.
Get out my chair.
Get out my chair. You don't took that too far. Nigga. So we just having some fun.
Yeah.
Here, do what you do. Get behind what you believe in and truly in your heart believe in. You should get behind with all the energy in your body.
All facts.
I'm still FBN.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
You know what I'm saying? So what about this this former drug kingpin cooperating now? What's his name?
Rayful Edmonds.
Yeah, from DC, right?
He from DC. He was moving mad weight out in DC in the whole 9 yards, little body count in the whole 9, and he was given life without parole, and now he's cooperating. So now he's gonna have his shit reduced to 25 to life, and I don't know if that means he'll be coming home or something, but snitching is in.
Wow.
Niggas are like, you know what? Why should I be sitting in this cell for some shit? Let me just tell
you. Yo, you know what's crazy? Because like, if that becomes a thing, imagine what we'll find out.
Right. If dudes are saying the new trend is,
I want to be home.
And murder, there's no statute of limitation on murder. So yeah, back in 1987, so and so. Sorry, Auntie, you really trying not to say the N-word.
Yeah, we're trying.
I'm trying, Auntie. I'm trying. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. It's in my hip hop DNA. My mother called. I thought that was my name. Nigga, get over here. Nigga, didn't I send you to the store? Nigga, where is? I thought it was my name and shit. It was said so goddamn much. So it's embedded, Auntie. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. I used to be real bad on this show, so I've made some strides. Malcolm has said he was proud of the strides that I made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's been locked up since '89.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time.
Yeah, that's longer than 25. Yeah, so he probably get time served.
He might get time served and just come on home. Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine may have started like just openly. See, there's been snitches for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? T.I. Other people who have done something. Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Along the lines and Dr. Dre. So there's been, but now to just openly.
Yeah.
I am snitching. What's that famous meme?
Yeah.
Niggas sitting in the courthouse pointing. Yeah. In the movie Belly, that nigga sitting eating a banana.
He said, I'm gonna drop the dime on
that. Drop the dime on these niggas. Oh, these niggas are getting it big time. So we may see a trend of people just going, you know what? I'm telling you. So that may, you may be, think about that when you join your crew of people, because birds of a feather, they flock together. No, true story. It's a sign in my building right now. A dude lost a pigeon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my nigga, you think a pigeon is gonna come back to you? He say, yo, if you see this white pigeon, I'm a nigga, I see pigeons all the time. But the point I'm trying to make is I used to have a pigeon coop. My man Roger had a pigeon coop.
Okay, I'm about to say, now you had a pigeon coop. I honestly looking at it. Like, he always got some next story.
Okay, listen, I'm just, the 80s was a wild time, right?
That's a new story.
So my man Roger had a pigeon coop. And he would fly the pigeons, right? And here's the thing. The pigeons would fly out and they'd be chilling, and then there'd be a lone pigeon. Be like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, yo, the club is popping. It's food over there, some hoes. You got bird seed, everything. You're like, yo, well, come on with us. And then he come with us, and now he on 23-hour lockdown. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because birds of a feather, they flock together. And then he gets indoctrinated, and then Roger would send the pigeons back up, 30 pigeons. We come back with 35 pigeons. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the way your life works. Watch the people. Moral of the story. Watch the people you frolic with.
Yeah, I think if that happens, man, I wonder we're gonna find out where all the bodies is buried after that.
Yeah. That's a short Ghetto Cosby story. I flew pigeons. Yeah, I flew pigeons. All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So last year, Daniel Prude from Rochester, he was killed by the police.
Yes.
Right? And he was suffocated. Like, he had a bag put over his head.
He had a bag put over his head or something. And that was really atrocious.
And initially, they said that he died of a drug overdose. But the autopsy came back
and said he was homicide.
Yes. So the police officers who put the hood over his head, they did not face criminal charges.
And it baffles me, but they leaned on, they followed their training. So I got to take it to the source. Who's training these people?
Yes.
They got off because they told a grand jury they followed protocol. And I've never heard of protocol unless you're being spit on or something to that effect, in which you put something over somebody's face, and you obviously put something over their face in which they couldn't get air, or you were, you see what I'm saying? Limiting their ability to get air under a frantic situation to begin with. And the autopsy, said that it was homicide. And they will face no charges.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, they will face no charges. That's crazy. People are out protesting, going through the motions of how they do. Yeah, that's a program in itself. Now
it definitely is. Because I don't think the cops who killed George Floyd are about to.
Yeah, because they're about to start that trial. So our condolences go out to this man's family.
Definitely.
For him being treated like that.
Yeah,
and that's a humanity thing.
Yeah.
That is not a black thing or white thing. We're just talking humanity here. Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
What's up? Oh, I have an Urban X story.
Let's get to it.
I have an Urban X story. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. This is brought to you by. Could be your ad here. This is brought to you by.
So, two former college roommates, they're now business partners. I want to get their names right. Devon Reeves and Jessica Myers, right? And they just celebrated the acquisition of a Hilton hotel.
Oh, building. Clap that up. So tell me all about these ladies. They were college roommates?
Yes, they were college roommates.
All right.
And the deal was done through Nassau Investments, which is valued at $8.3 million, also making them the youngest black women to ever co-own a property under a major hotel chain.
Clap that up. Sisters. College roommates, so they got stories.
Yes.
They've been dreaming, because you in your college, because you're trying to find yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? At that point, and for them to still be connected together like this, shout out those sisters, man.
They went to Georgia State University.
Georgia State.
And they 33 years old, as a matter of fact.
33 years old? Okay, that's a good age.
So they have they made their property under the EPEC Collective, and that's their real estate holding company.
That is amazing, because you know what happens, Malcolm? One hotel leads to two.
Facts.
2 leads to 5. Next thing you know, by the time they're 43, you know what I'm saying, and 53, they have created and the very fact that these sisters would even put that into the lexicon of a young girl somewhere, wow, I can own a hotel is amazing all the way across the board. We here at Urban X, our small audience recognizes the greatness in these sisters, and we want to send a congratulations
definitely
to these two college queens and college roommate queens who have kept together, got their financing situation together, and fulfilled their dreams. Drop a bomb.
So to you two sisters, I want to get their names. Hold on, I want to get their names right. To you two sisters, Devon Reeves and Jessica Myers, we're proud of you as a community.
Absolutely.
Continue doing what you're doing and be excellent.
Yeah.
So let's start to get some questions, man.
Yeah, let's get some questions.
Start to take some questions, man. Somebody asked me what I think about the Mortal Kombat movie. That looks crazy.
Carol Brown, thank you for your cash app.
I said that.
Yeah, that movie looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks great. There's a video of Joe Biden and it looks like he's saying nigga.
Yeah, he did say nigga.
Did he?
Nigga, my mother used to call me nigga. Nigga, hurry up from this shit. I know what it sound like.
Yeah.
And it was off base because he was like, the economy, niggas, we have to. I was like, what? How we want this thing? So he's losing his mind.
I had to rewind in the coach. I was like, did he just?
It sounds phonetically.
Yeah.
Like, what could it? Nigga's a unique word. Mm-hmm. Like the shit don't sound like nothing else.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why when Tom Brady went to Ed Reed,
he said, my nigga. I'm like, that. He said that shit. You know what I mean? This is a unique word phonetically.
Oh.
You know, this ain't like a truck you. What did you say? No. Nigga. It's staying on its own. It's his own thing. And I swear he said that.
Somebody said, did we talk about the Malcolm family? We talked about that Monday.
Yes, we did. We do 2 shows
a week. So
we do 2 shows.
We'll be having a lot of different information to talk about.
Somebody say he probably said Monica. Yeah, Monica. My nigga. No, close. I like that. Last verse. That was dope.
Black Dot, can you speak on what is this, Nubian Nation?
The Nubian Nation.
Nubian.
Oh, Nubians. That's Dr. York.
Yeah.
I again, because I'm not into idol worship of any sort, I believe his contributions and what he taught had a lot of validity in what his lessons were. Other than that, I don't put him as the exalted one, or he's innocent, he's coming home and they frame. I don't want to get into any of that. I'm just about information. So I have learned from the Nubian Nation a lot of things. I'm just going to keep it a bean with you. Absolutely. Yeah. Hope that answers that.
He's coming home?
No, I'm just simply saying, every time one of our iconic figures is railroaded or go to jail, it's something, a mechanism in us, no matter what the charges are, we try to say they was framed or this and that. So, he went up for pedophilia and rape charges and things of that nature. So,
I see he coming home?
What do I feel about Elijah Muhammad? I named my son Elijah. I respect the teachings. Again, I'm just respecting the teachings of Elijah Muhammad and what he brought. I'm not putting nobody anywhere above that, and that's just me. You can do as you choose.
Somebody asked, are public schools opening back up in New York? I think they're about to. I don't know if the schools are about to. No, there's some schools that are open now.
Yeah, they gradually
they have like hybrid schedules.
Right, they're gradually beginning to open.
I saw a tweet. Some girl said her baby father asked her like, "Yo, whatever their daughter's name is, like, yo, so and so said there's only 4 kids in her class. Should we be worried?" And he's like, "Yo, it's a hybrid schedule." Like,
yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Is Cuomo going to jail, Malcolm?
Oh man! So it came out that one of Cuomo's former aides said that he forcefully kissed her. He mentioned strip poker and things like that. And so like I said on Twitter, when it rains it pours, right?
Right.
And anytime it comes out that one person did this, a whole bunch of avalanche of nasty
some
stuff.
Some of them real and some of them maybe made up too.
Always seems like there's a sexual assault charge.
Yes.
When it's not like rape or something, there's always he forcibly kissed me or he touched me or or he made me feel uncomfortable. But so I don't know if this is real or not. But De Blasio, he's all for a full investigation. He's just
of course he is, because he has an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
They've been at war with each other. Now, we do know Cuomo is guilty for that nursing home stuff.
Facts.
I don't care what you tell me.
Facts.
He is guilty, and he was complicit in hiding information.
And CNN looks crazy,
right?
Not how they're not
talking about it because of his Cuomo brother.
Yep, and because we're seeing a snap. If we haven't seen proof on how our news lies to us, or how our news tries to just play us against each other, this is clear reporting. This clear bias reporting, and how they're not talking about it.
Absolutely.
And how they keep talking about anything that revolves around Trump. He's not our president anymore.
Right.
So why are they talking about? The New York, we just got his tax returns. Who cares? Like, he's not running for president.
Right. Let it go. Let it go. We only have 600 likes.
That's nasty, y'all. That's gross.
Yeah,
that's gross, y'all.
This is what you do. You take your finger, you put it on the mouse.
That's gross, y'all.
You bring it over where it says like, a thumbs up, and you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said, Dotson, is the podcast industry dead or just oversaturated?
I believe it's oversaturated.
It's probably oversaturated. But so you can say that because there are a bunch of different podcasts, but you got to think about the ones that last.
Yeah, the ones that have lasted, they have a built-in following of people who rock with them. That's what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
You know, build our audience. We're not swinging for the fences and this and that. We just want an audience here that rocks with us, that gives us a platform to share our opinion and, you know, things of that nature. That's what we want to do. And I think we got in right under the cut before it became like cliche-ish. Because we've been up for 3 years.
Yeah.
So if that counts for anything.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been up for 3 years. What do you think
everything
about
is oversaturated? Facts.
Megan and Maxine teaming up to promote WAP as an empowerment? Again, this is Capricorn Goddess. We just need a reset on a few things. You know what I'm saying? Now Maxine Waters, as you said, is you're such an inspiration.
She called it, like, she said it was audacious or something.
Yeah,
like WAP is.
Yeah, and we gotta do better, because as long as we accept that continues to grow in mainstream.
So no, but be prepared for that's what reporting will be now.
Yes.
Be prepared.
Yes.
Reporting will be just latch on to the hottest celebrity and
forget about their transgressions of what they're really doing. And roll with them, because you see Lil Wayne on ESPN, you see Rick Ross and the rapper. They are celebrities, but their foundation is in drug selling and destroying the community. But they are accepted as celebrities and can sit around and talk sports. And it's a real bizarro world we live in.
Yeah.
And I choose not to, partake in it from that aspect. And I'm old school. You can call me what you want, but I know right from wrong. And, again, back to CNN, not reporting on Cuomo.
Yeah.
Why is that not a big story? Because his brother sitting right next to him is like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to throw my own brother under the bus. So then you don't deal with unbiased news.
Yeah.
That just proves that the news is biased. All of them stories they ran on Trump by the billions.
Yeah, they would, bro.
All kind of stuff that's no longer valid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did I hear about Bobby Brown's sister revealing facts on what happened to Bobby Brown? I didn't see that.
I didn't hear about that.
And I didn't hear about it. No, I didn't. We're in the age of information, so, and I'm always repeating that truth is happening.
Did you watch the 6ix9ine documentary on Showtime? I didn't. I watched one on Hulu. I gotta check the one on Showtime.
I didn't. Have you watched WandaVision show?
I did.
Eli is heavy into that.
I watched it. Yeah.
And Malcolm, I don't.
New episode come out tomorrow.
I'm too lost. I'm old school. I don't want to get in the middle of the story. I don't know what's going on, so I'm kind of lost. Black Dot, is there anything wrong with the black men being a correctional officer or cop? No, but you do. It's a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
Correction officer, you on lockdown with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if they don't show up, because I know in New York they got this thing where they're trying to cut these 24-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Like, like I should never be 24 hours in any situation. So, you do the best you do. And if you have pureness in your heart, no matter what job you do, you could do it to the best of your ability. But you're not gonna tell me you're a police officer, in your community, and it's only so much you can do because your superiors and authority have a different energy and agenda.
Yeah, that's tough because there's some people who are police officers strictly because it's a job with benefits.
That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
But you do take on.
You have to understand what comes with that as
because
well.
Because I rarely hear of a black officer shooting an unarmed white teen.
Yeah.
Show me the cases. Like as frequently as it happens in our community, you would think it would just be something that happens. No, even black officers know better than that. So we do know that whole system, officer comes from overseer, and it's deeply embedded in their hate for who we are as a collective.
Somebody said Epstein was murdered. Yeah, Epstein is alive, man.
Epstein is alive.
He alive.
He more alive than Tupac. Doc, can you give a shout out to my queen Ebony? Her birthday is this Sunday. Grandfather and her are leap year babies. Shout out. Shout out to Ebony's husband. His birthday is Sunday. And we wish him a hellified birthday.
Dope.
Solar return.
His
Get that.
Meaning grandfather. His father. Her father. You said Ebony's husband. His grandfather.
Oh, her grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I don't wear my glasses.
Yeah.
I need my glasses to find my glasses. I'm in a goddamn quagmire. I apologize. I'm speaking about her grandfather. All right. Happy birthday to Grandpa.
I think it's Doggy Diamond's birthday today as well.
Oh, Doggy Diamond?
Yeah.
Let's give him a shout out. Drop bomb. Doggy Diamond's birthday. Shout out to the God. Yeah, Black Dot. Why did hip hop move from Islam to Christianity? That was purposely done. When there's a war. There was a war going on in the 80s in particular. A lot of people don't speak about, because hip hop used to be Islamic in the sense of, rappers was Nation of Gods in Islam, Nation of Gods and Earths, and would be getting it in, and then Wu-Tang came and really epitomized that. You know what I'm saying? Because they were teaching the lessons, and then Puffy and them came out, and they were strictly on their Christian shit, just keeping it a bean. The same time, Mike Tyson, who was on his Islamic shit, started fighting Evander Holyfield, and Evander made that fight about my God versus your God. So there was a transferring of that energy, in my humble opinion. And then the Christians come out and they kill people and they sell drugs, and then they get the Grammy and they thank God. It's a really weird dynamic. Side note, last week I made a mistake on last night's show and said Jalil from Houdini, and I should have said ecstasy, and I said the shit twice. So I apologize. I have forgotten more than I can ever remember. Just keeping it a bean with that.
Right.
So there was a whole movement going on with the Christian.
That's interesting.
No, that shit was deep.
Somebody said, hold on.
None of the people in mainstream
just
worship
added another member to the Urban X Nation last Friday. My son, Asun, was born last Friday. Congrats. Hey.
We going to start a baby line. We have to.
We got to.
We have to, because we got a lot of babies being born, and they're going to be Urban X Nation babies. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate everything you guys do. Much love to the family. Appreciate you, Ricky Gatlin. Yeah. Thank you so much for your donation.
The Black Zionists, we spoke about the Malcolm X situation on Monday.
Yeah, we did.
On Monday's show.
We did.
Are you going to edit the 170 show for Monday each topic? You want to do that?
Why?
What do you mean?
We're going to edit
the topics, like some of the topics that we
for Monday's show?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if it helps.
Maybe, yeah. The snippets.
Snippets, okay.
Maybe.
Somebody just needs to do a timeline for us and send it to us, and we'll insert the timeline, and people know where the topics.
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
You are now an intern for us. Whoever you are, just do it and send it to us at urbanx.nyc@gmail.com. Every week, just send that to us.
Somebody said Bobby Shmurda's on parole to 2026. God, damn.
Dude, that's only 5 years from now.
It sounds like a lot, though.
It's not only 5 years. Only 5. And what does that mean? Does that mean he can't be around criminals? Does that mean he can't have suitcases of money that he cannot account for? Does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, he can't be around drugs. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is, all that shit is embedded into the culture now.
Yeah.
So the minute you step into a party, you are violating parole, unless I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
Somebody said, did you hear about Russell Wilson? He didn't demand a trade, but he said he's open to it.
Yeah, Dallas, the Saints, the Bears.
The Bears, yeah.
And another team. You know, yeah. On Eli's show, we talked about, because Eli was very adamant, the difference between Tom Brady is that when it's time for a Super Bowl or to win, he sent Gazelle, what's her name? Giselle, out for 2 weeks out of their mansion because he wants to focus. And Russell Wilson was saying the one thing he fears most is losing Ciara. And Eli was like, I don't get it. The one thing you should be thinking about losing most is the next game, nigga. That's just how Eli got that thing popping.
Oh snap! Somebody said my son Bryce was born January 25th and officially. Listen, man, we growing. Urban X Nation is growing.
As a matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. And you know me, I just talk it and they do it. I don't actually do shit. We're gonna create a baby line.
Okay.
And then you send us your information, and we like to send something out to the babies. Okay. Now, don't start sending me shit for your 3-year-old kid, 4 years, little Tommy and shit. It has to be within a certain, time frame that you've been watching the show, that you and your wife, got in the mood after watching the show, and made that thing pop.
Fact, that's an urban. If your baby was born now, we've been around 3 years. Yeah, that's an Urban X baby.
That's an Urban X baby. We'll grandfather a few babies.
That's an Urban X baby.
That's an Urban X baby. Baby, I got so turned on by watching the show.
Fact. Can
y'all out my baby sister? Shout out. I think she meant to say shout out. Diane. It's Diana. It's her birthday.
Hey,
shout out, Diana. It's your birthday. I need my glasses to.
Yeah, somebody said y'all heard Big U had Nipsey in a 10-year contract and expired the year he got killed, and now he said it with a smile on his face. Yeah, that was a little weird.
That was a little awkward.
Yeah,
it really was.
Yeah, it was.
Because it suggests to me that maybe Nips was going to move on.
Yeah,
and maybe get a better deal. And he was like, you know how this thing go. Could be. Could be.
Hello.
Yeah, could be. And I don't want to say nothing because Big U look like he'll show up at the podcast. And I'm like, look, hey. Oh, Doggy Diamonds. Okay, yeah. Chris Davis. This must be Doggy Diamond's birthday, as you said. Yeah. Can you get you all Oba and Griff on the same session? Well, this is only a 3-seat capacity area here. We would have to do something in a different setting.
Listen,
that brought the gods together.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to Professor Griff. You heard. Shout out to my queen Cynthia in the building. I don't know, but Black Dot and Malcom, I don't care. But Black Dot and Malcom, can you? All right, shout out Cynthia.
Somebody said, somebody kept asking which of our hoodies sold the best. Which one?
I think it was all a dream during this month.
Yeah.
It was all a dream. Yeah. Overall, I'm not really sure.
I think that might have been one.
And they said it was better in person. The site did it no justice.
Ah, okay.
To the lady who doesn't have a microphone, who has a lot to say, she said when people got that, they felt that it was even better in person when people saw it and felt the texture and put it on. Yes.
Oh, okay. So because when we first did the sale, the Wokes was like by far the best.
Yeah. Woke was probably our all-time bestseller. Put that in the Hall of Fame. The Woke.
That still goes.
That pops. None of my joints worked.
Nope.
What I have Stripple Effect.
Because my dad has a problem with
Hopamine.
My dad has a problem with overthinking things, right?
Okay.
He doesn't understand that people just like simplicity on their shirts.
Right.
This is what it says. I am okay. That's dope.
Even idol worship. Niggas, I got to read the definition.
Yeah, you got to read the definition. People, you know what I'm saying?
I was just trying to move us forward.
We had it wasn't the biggest argument we ever had, but it was a fight in here. Like, yo, dude. And he was just like, all right, just see. And then we got the data. We got the numbers.
Got the data. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got the numbers.
We got the numbers, and yeah. My son had like what? Urban X. The culture needs y'all. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we need you guys. We really do.
Not Reek being in here, being cooperative. What's going on? He said, "What's up with y'all young hip hop people thinking not showing love for you women is soft or something?" Yeah, I agree with that, Reek.
All right, Reek. Yeah, all right, Reek.
And he got out of character a little bit because he saw Shanell, and he was like, "Oh, she's beautiful." He got it because he's usually
yeah. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all laughing up there. Y'all don't. Yes, that's demonic.
Yeah.
Y'all having fun up there. That's demonic. That's demonic. But he's coming.
All right, Reek,
coming around.
Cause I was getting ready to block you, Reek.
Listen, my nigga.
My nigga. Yeah.
Do you read manga or watch anime? Sometimes. Eli does most.
Eli's the one with
Eli's
the anime stuff. Yeah.
I get my new anime from him.
Black Dot wife, keep that feminine energy in the live location. See this, my favorite show. Thank you.
We try.
She beats me though. You do know that. You do know that she beats me. Yeah.
Somebody said, do you think Bobby Shmurda and Ryder will sign with QC? If they're smart, they won't sign with anybody.
Got you.
Because why?
Damn, the Knicks put up 140 tonight. Wow. Okay. How about them Knicks? Dot, do you ever tune into We All Be TV? Nope. Here on YouTube, brother Ron Hurd is on the same wavelength as yourself. No, but shout out him and what he does. No, I've never heard of this show. I will try to tune in. Come on, let's get some more questions.
Yes, guys, let's get some questions. Godzilla versus King Kong. I heard Godzilla say shoe program. Say shoe program 23-hour lockdown. That comes out next month, right? Yeah.
Dot, will you and Griff do part 2? Yes. I'm waiting for Griff to give me the word. Griff has been very busy. He's teaching arms courses, survival courses. He's married. He's got his own podcast. So I'm waiting for him to mention, because we will do a follow-up, a free version for the people who came in for part 1 to clarify some things and add on to some things. Yes.
Somebody said new shows, Malcolm. You talking about new shows I'm watching? I haven't really had time to watch any new shows.
Nah, he's a parent.
Yeah.
And Noble ain't having that shit
at all.
He watching Sesame Street, nigga. The word of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the number of the day, nigga. Yeah, that's what you need to know.
Yeah.
Can we get a lecture, Black Dot? The lecture circuit as we know it is probably dead. It's all Zoom now, so that's just the way it is. Black Dot Chronicles. How many of the family is invested in cryptocurrency? If so, which projects? Well, we involved. I don't want to put my business out there, but I'm losing right now. So Black Dot, no, he wants to talk to us and have a little consultation with us. So we will do that as soon as this sale is over, Lord, the weekend.
Yeah.
And if you see the clock to your left, you're running out of time. So you need to put your bread up if you're going to do that damn thing.
Somebody said, Malcolm, my son wants to play football at 15. He wants to play wide receiver. Any advice? What would my advice be for a 15-year-old? Weight room.
First of all, if he's not used to contact sport and he's getting in at 15, there could be a culture shock. Most of these kids start Pop Warner and get used to the contact.
And you can immediately tell who.
Immediately.
Like during high school tryouts, who's been hit, who
hasn't been hit.
Immediately.
So high school may be. But if he's serious, he can do it.
Because there are a lot of NFL players who started in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
it can happen.
It can happen. But I will say, weight room. Work on your flexibility, especially if you're playing wide receiver. Work on your flexibility, like your hamstrings and things like that.
All of that stretching and your
calves, your techniques.
And you can't be afraid to get hit.
Can't be afraid to get hit. That's another thing.
Because Malcolm was free safety. He was fiending for you to catch that ball.
I was a headhunter.
And come down and punish you. And this dude, I'm going to keep it a bean. He put some work in.
Yeah, I was a headhunter.
I seen him knock a 6'4" dude out.
Yeah.
I said, I'm impressed. So you as a receiver, you can't, be afraid to get hit.
Yeah, I had a Napoleon complex.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
He headhunting.
Somebody said, why did Quavo pick up Bobby Shmurda from Nobody from NY? I don't know. That was interesting, but if you remember when Bobby was out the first time, the Schmigos, like the Migos were the first one to take them on tour. When they were on back in 2014.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
So like they have a relationship, so they were cool. because a lot of people didn't know why that was happening.
That was a little bizarre.
But somebody from New York should have been the one.
Yes.
Should have been out there. But yeah,
absolutely. So where can we be reached?
Yeah, guys. We can be reached. Real quick. Don't forget the 28 for 28 sale. This is your last opportunity this weekend.
Yeah.
To cop, okay? Because once the sale is over, it is over. Prices go back up.
Shout out to me and my wife, our 15-year anniversary. Damn it, White, yes. 15 years. That's something, bro.
It is. Facts.
The first, let me tell you, first 7, you know what I mean? And then after that, y'all hit that autopilot, man. And for it to be 15 years, you found your queen. I appreciate that, son. That is serious business.
Yeah.
She has you. You have her. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Does she beat you? That was the question. I get beat now, so just wanna. Yeah. So what you were saying?
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at UrbanX_NYC. If you're listening right now on Apple, Google, Spotify, don't forget to give us a rating, a comment.
Yes, we need that. We
appreciate that. And if you have any questions regarding advertising with us, hit sales at urbanx.nyc.
Yes.
If you have any general questions, concerns, comments, you can hit info at urbanx.nyc.
Yeah, if you start your business.
Yeah, we got different departments.
Yeah, we got different. I answer the phone with different names. Hello, sales. Is this Black Dot? No, it's not. How can I help you? My package wasn't delivered. Let me put the phone down and contact shipping department and see what's going on over there. Then I put the phone down, pick the phone back up. Hey, shipping department, you seen this lady's package? I got you. Pick it up. Yes, I just got off the phone with shipping, and your package is on its way. Thank you so much.
So yeah,
that's what we do.
Like you said, and if you have anything regarding your order, hit sales at urbanx.nyc.
And we love you guys, and we appreciate
you
guys.
So with that being said, peace.